Good evening, everyone. How you doing today? It is Sunday, the 29th. It's a little bit after 5 o'clock p.m., but it was important for me to record progress on my goals. This is an interesting one. This has now been 364 days since we started doing these weekly journeys, and I just realized I don't need these headphones, so give me a sec. So much better. Anyways, I was saying that it's been 364 days since we started doing weekly goals. I do it every week for 13 weeks, and then we adjust. And tomorrow I will likely do a year in review, but I wanted to keep up with these weekly series. So let me bring up the spreadsheet. And again, as you can see this, I believe goals are important. I lived by goals, really sales or commission goals since I was 14 or 15, selling maintenance agreements on hardware products like table saws and drill presses and all kinds of things like that. But what I'm doing now is, I'm trying to have some health goals, keep this old man healthy, some social impact, and some other things. So we will talk about it. But I think goals are important. I think breaking them down is more important. I think setting individual steps more important. But more importantly, the most important thing for me is you got to record them. And then for me, I have to share them. If I record them and just scroll them down, not as impactful. But if I have to stand up in front of my peers and say, hey, I know I was going to make 100 phone calls this week, but I only made 76, I feel terrible. I don't want to feel that way. I've had bad weeks before, and you stand up in front of your peers, and all you want to do is crawl in a hole. So if you're one of my students and you're looking to learn your market, and I think you need to do that now, you need to learn in December, learn in January, learn in February, be ready to rock in 2021. Let me give you some goals for you for the next 13 weeks. How many properties are you going to look at a day? How many are you going to calculate your yield? How many people are you going to add to your personal network? These are all things that we talk in the course. I give you the spreadsheet that I use to calculate yield. So those three things: how many deals you look at in your market, your focused area, how many are you calculating yield on? Again, I give you the spreadsheet, help you build your own. And then third, how many people are you adding to your network? Those are your goals. If you're one of my students, this is the time. This is the window to learn so you can rock in 2021. But I digress. Let me show you what I did for this. Again, if you can look at the bottom of this worksheet here, you can see we started way back on December 1st of 2019. Man, it's been 364 days. We got one more day. It'll be 365. So I'll do my year in review tomorrow. But this week has been kind of ho-hum. It was Thanksgiving week. I'm now in month 8 of a California lockdown of some state, and I'm losing my mind, I must admit. If I didn't have YouTube and all of you to help me get through this, I don't know what I would have done. But didn't do very well working out. I just haven't had it. Didn't even work out today. Not worried about a diet. Nah, just not worried about it. Need to get refocused. Perhaps turning into another 13-week period will help. As for growing the brand, we had a decent week. Over 30,000 views. We basically had one video again take off. We did have 16,000, so nice bounce for our podcast. We had a down week last week. We did sneak over 150 new subscribers, so thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a chance we get to 12,000 before the end of day tomorrow. There's an outside chance. And we had 43 Instagram subscribers, so we missed 50. Instagram's not growing. Very poor week. No real deals in my market. I still look. It's really scarce. It is ticking up, so I'm seeing a slight change, but still no deals. I'm expecting deals to come out next year. We shall see. Didn't see a reason to spend any money on marketing, so I actually saved some money. I have 2 refis and 4 properties for sale, and they all started about week 7? Yeah, week 7, and none of them closed. Everything is slow. My title company had to shut down for 2 weeks because of COVID. The actual escrow team, my team that works on all my properties, one of their members caught COVID, and then the others were put on contact tracing, and one of them also caught it or was contagious or whatnot. So they are feeling better. One of them had a pretty rough go, but they're feeling better. So yeah, nothing is moving for me. So hopefully close in December. Didn't really spend anything, except I made a sizable donation, which you'll see in a minute. Didn't do anything special. As for the brand, one rental at a time, it seems it's really taking off, right? 1,000 students, how to get started one rental at a time is it's growing. We're adding students weekly. Remember, if you are one of my students and you're learning your market, make sure you've already spent the 200. You might as well join the Facebook group. The Facebook group is called One Rental at a Time Works. Make sure you ask to join, and I will first validate that you've purchased and then add you to the group. And that's important because now the community is growing in size where students are helping students. It's pretty awesome. But we did 42 videos last week. We had one video over 1,000 daily views. That was Saturday, actually. And then we had that one video take off. We had 12,000 views already. Pretty good. That was the Las Vegas economy is crumbling. I think it's Vegas economy is crumbling with Brian Lebo. Was on a podcast last week. Thank you for the 7 Amazon reviews. Greatly appreciated. If you don't know, one of the things I take specific pride in is the book One Rental at a Time. Have a copy here. Is still rated a 5-star on Amazon. It's 4.8 something. And as long as it's over 4.8, it stays 5 stars. I will admit that that's important to me. So if you bought the book, read it, and you would help me get some cushion, please add your 5-star review. I would greatly appreciate it. And then we have 2 Audible reviews. Again, trying to get 5 a week, proven to be pretty tough. But again, if you listen to it on Audible, I would greatly appreciate it. We had 20 students sign up for the course or courses. I have one that's free and one that is paid. The paid course is what gets you access to the Facebook group. It gets access to me, access to the live sessions on Saturday morning. Didn't sell any of these lovely hats. They come in 3 colors. I may end up shutting it down. I don't know. But yeah, only 3 hats all quarter. So definitely losing money there. And then, as I said, I gave a donation, bought $500 worth of toys on Amazon. I did a video a week or so ago about the Hub toy drive, and we went ahead and made that our final donation. So because of book sales, because of course sales, we donated over $2,000. Giving back is now an important part of my journey going forward, and I look forward to doing that every quarter. So again, that's mine. Remember, if you're one of my students or you want to become one of my students, I want you to start learning your market right now. How many properties are you looking at? What are the yields on those properties? And how many people are you adding to your network? Get the spreadsheet, do the work. Remember, it takes you 20 minutes a day. That's all it takes. Get to work right now. If you need help, link below to the course. And you hear that whining, that's my buddy Jimbo. He doesn't feel very good. But anyways, links below. Get to work. Let's have some fun. Take care.